We are in the season of giving, and with Christmas more than a week away, 200 turkeys were handed out to local residents in need Saturday morning at the Ellis Elementary School parking lot. This is a partnership between State Representative Maurice West, Meridian Health, and Westside Church of God in Christ. Turkeys were handed out on a first-come, first-served basis. Most of them were gone within the first hour. Organizers say they enjoy helping out the community to ensure everyone can have a warm meal on their tables this holiday season.
Especially this time of year, they put all their focus on helping their children, helping their loved ones, and maybe just even surviving the moment. And having a chance to make sure they have a good Christmas meal is really important to people, and we're glad to be able to do that.